how to schedule your Zoom meeting, how to distribute the invitation, and what to do once the meeting starts. Once you're ready to dance, what buttons do you need to click? So we're going to cover all things Zoom today in this tutorial. I'm super excited to share it with you. So let's get to it. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Jessica. I'm your online coach. I have been teaching for about 20 years, never on a virtual class. This is outside my comfort zone as well. I'm obsessed with Zumba, and I'm here to help you rock your Facebook. But today, it's all about Zoom. Zoom. So the three big things that we're going to cover is how to schedule a meeting, how to distribute your invitation, how to invite people, and then what to do once everyone gets to your meeting and you're ready to start the class. This includes sound, because I know that's a really big one. So we'll cover sound as well. So how to schedule your meeting. You go to Zoom, and there's an option that says schedule a meeting. Very straightforward. So you click on that. You add all the things that are necessary for a meeting. Schedule a meeting. The topic, what the class is about, a fun description, when is it, how long it's going to be, your time zone. And then here's what's super duper important. Meeting password. Check this off. Super important. So we want to make it as easiest as possible. We want to make it easy for our participants to join our meeting. And when they have a password, this creates confusion, because then when they're starting to log in, they're like, a password? What's password? They didn't write down the password. They don't know what the password is. They don't know where to put it. And it just creates chaos. So to keep things simple, make sure you check this thing off. Video. For your host, you are the host, the person scheduling the meeting, and the instructor, that's the host, and the participants. You want videos on. Right? So when you log on to the meeting, you want to make sure that it's on video. And when your participants log on to the meeting, you want to make sure that you can see them. Okay? They can change this option if they want to, but as a default, you want video all around. Here's another important one. Enable join before host. So if your students want to get to your meeting early, they can. Right? Even if you're not logged in yet, they can, and that's a great way for them to connect, to chit chat, to just be aware of one another and kind of have a conversation while you log in. So that's a great one to enable. I would definitely recommend that. Good so far? Give me some thumbs up. This is step one, how to schedule a meeting, and then you just click save. That's it, guys. You just schedule your meeting. Okay, so now that we have a meeting, we need to invite people to our meeting, right? And invite people to our virtual class. So all you do is where it says invite attendees, here's the link, or you can just go to copy invitation. Copy invitation, click that. Here it is. You don't need to scroll. You just need to copy invitation, and that's pretty much it. So now you're copying. Now your job is to paste it somewhere. Just paste it somewhere. So you can paste it in individual personal messages and just send it to each one of your participants. You can create a group chat in personal message and who's wanting to do my class, and create a group chat and then just post this there. Or you can post it in your group or your business page or your personal profile, wherever it is that or an event. You can create an event and then post it there. However it is that you're going to let your people know about your class, you just copy it now and paste it there. Good so far? Step 2 of that. There's a very important step to this. To keep things running smoothly and to make it as easy as possible for your participants, you want to add another text to this. So send the invite, and if you're sending a text, send the invite and then send a second text. Or if you're posting it somewhere, make sure you add this part to the description of the post, okay? And that is instructions on how to access the link. So a lot of your participants, just like us, were like, ooh, what is this thing called Zoom? That's what your participants are feeling as well. So even though the invitation is there and it's straightforward, there's still some confusion because it's something new. It's new. So you want to include some instructions. Then keep it as simple as possible. Kids, right? Keep it simple. We want that for our routines. We want that when we're delivering instructions. So 2 things that you want to point out to them. Number 1, if you're accessing this from your laptop or your desktop, just click the link. It'll take you to the website. You're done. Okay? If you're accessing the link from a mobile, then you need to download the app and then access the link. Super duper important, because if you don't tell them about these two options, desktop and mobile, and how to access your link through each of those, what will happen is all your mobile users are not going to download the app because it's not intuitive for them. And they're going to, if your meeting is at 10, they're going to arrive to your meeting at 10 and then not be able to do it. And then the person will message you, which you can't answer because you're fidgeting out with the thing. And when they finally figure out that they need to download the app, they download the app and then access it. So now they're super late, and it just created confusion for them. So you want to make it as simple as possible to them. So as you send the invitation in itself, send those instructions, okay? Yes, we just completed step 2 of 3. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Now the day of the meeting, right now we're going to do a meeting of 1. It's just me. So bear with me. Okay, so let's pretend this is your meeting. Yay! And people are logging in and they're chatting with each other. And you're like, hi, everyone. And you create some energy there, okay? So say hi, create some energy, connect with them. As they are talking with each other, you are going to do 3 things, okay? 3 things. Number 1, you're going to pin your video. Pin your video means that your video is going to be sort of like the most important video, right? So if somebody else comes in and chats, and as they are chatting around, your video stays constant in their feed. And that's important because you're the instructor and you're the one teaching classes. So it's very important that you pin your video. Now I won't be able to show you here because it's just me. So as people log in, you're going to choose your video, and at the top right corner, there's going to be 3 dots, kind of like these in the chat, but over here. Click on that and then select pin post. That's it. Done. 1. Okay. Number 2 is your audio, and this is crucial. The next 2 steps are crucial, okay? Audio. So if you have a speaker, and that's what you're using as audio, what's happening is the speaker is going through your computer and then they're hearing that. So the sound is very diluted for your participants. So there's a different way to go about this. You're going to go to the bottom of your screen where it says share. It's a green button. Click that. And the pop-up window at the top, there's 3 options. It says basic, advanced, and files. Click advanced. Advanced shows 3 options. It says portion of a screen, computer sound only, content from second camera. Choose computer sound only. And then close that window. So what this does is that it's playing the music from your computer. Oh, side note, you need your playlist in your computer, whether it's iTunes or the Zen app or whichever software you use for your music, you need to use it from your computer. So now what's happening is that your participants are hearing your music from their devices. So if they're taking the class from a mobile device, they can pump up the music on their mobile and hear it as loud as their mobile allows, or as loud as their computer or their TV allows. So now the sound is not diluted. Granted, it's not the best thing. Nothing beats the real life class. But giving the software, this is the best option when it comes to sound so far. If you have a better option, let us know down below in the comments. Share your knowledge, definitely. Okay, so that was step number 2. Last thing. Here's the last thing. So you're clicking these buttons where people are chatting and, oh, hi guys, it's nice to see you, blah, blah, blah. Now you're getting ready to start your class and you're like, okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Yes. Okay, we're gonna start this class. Awesome. Let me just click a couple of things. You're going to go mute and we're going to start this thing, okay? So this is what you want to do. You want to mute your participants. And this sounds a little mean, but it also gives you power. You want to mute your participants so that the software focuses only on you and on your sound. Because anytime somebody logs in and creates sound, it messes the software up. It just messes things up, and it's not a clean class. So in order to avoid all that noise and static and confusion, we want to avoid confusion. We're just gonna mute all of them so that if they log in, they're all muted, and we're gonna remove the option for them to unmute themselves. Because this is what happens when a participant logs in and they're like, oh, they can't hear me. Hi, Cha-Cha Cindy, Cha-Cha Cindy. I can't hear. And they start clicking on the things and they figure out there's a mute button and they click on that. So they unmute themselves and like, hey, everyone. But the class already started, right? They're already dancing. So now it messes with the whole thing and the software is a little glitches. And it's just not... Let me know down in the comments like what has been your experience. It just messes things up. So for the duration of the class, we want to mute them and we want to remove the power for them to unmute themselves. So as they click unmute, nothing is going to happen. They're going to remain muted, which is okay because they should be dancing. They should be dancing. So where is that? You go down to the bottom of your screen where it says share screen. And to the left, it says manage participants. Click that. Now for me, it only shows one because it's just me, but you'll have your participants here, okay? Go to the bottom where it says mute all. Click that. Click it. Current and new participants will be muted. You want this, okay? Allow participants to unmute themselves. No. You don't want them to unmute themselves. So check this off so that they don't unmute themselves. Okay, you are the instructor and you're in control of your class. Before class, they can chat. After class, they can chat. During class, they can't. They can use the chat and like write things down, but that would require them not dancing. But when it comes to sound, you don't want them to unmute themselves. Click continue and they will get a notification. My kids are on the top. They will get a notification that they have been muted. So that's a little like, oh, okay. And it shouldn't matter because they should be dancing. Yes? So I hope this tutorial was helpful. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything I can do to help or assist or just, give you some thumbs up. Go rock those virtual classes and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.